So I had an anonymous channel supporter ask me, yo, C's, what's the difference between a boy and a man? And today, I'm here to tell you exactly that. This is the 10 commandments to being a man. Number 1, to be a man, you must always be a man of your word. Your word has to speak volume. When you speak, people know that they can count on you. People know that you're reliable. People know that when you say something, it's gonna happen. No matter how crazy it is, you're gonna figure out a way to make it happen, because your word is money. Your word is almost a currency. It should move and act in that same exact way. That's exactly how your word should be. You should be able to say something and people know that you're going to do it or die trying to do it. Your word is everything. Stop saying things and not doing it. Stop also using the power of the tongue in a negative way. Stop saying you can't do things. Start to do it. Really say, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win. Remember that. Number 2, never argue with women. Never argue with women. Yo, fellas, I know I like a lot of these videos and I'm the big bro, and some of y'all might even be older than me, but you might not even know these things, but I want to help some of y'all out. Never argue with women. Never, ever, ever, ever do it. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. Some of y'all over here arguing with your girl back and forth. You look stupid. You look dumb. That lowers your respect. You lose points doing that. If you have to argue your point, you know what I mean? If you have to argue at all of that, how much respect are you really getting? If you have to argue how you feel, you must not be getting respect in that situation. And you know how I feel. I die for my respect. So figure out how to get into a situation where your respect is upheld, so you don't have to argue with women, so you don't have to look like a jackass to get your point across. Come on now. Never do those things, bro. Never. Little bros too. I know some of the little bros is watching this. Never do that. Number 3, never make a woman the center of your world. Now this one is summertime right now, so I done seen it a lot. A lot of y'all fellas getting into little relationships with your girl, whatever the case may be, and your whole life falls apart. And you know exactly who I'm talking to when I say this. Because there's a lot of you watching this video right now. You probably sitting right with your girlfriend on FaceTime on your iPad while you watching this video on your phone. Alright? Your girl is the center of your world. How does that work? Number 1 is God. And number 2, your purpose. Now you go do the rest of that list, right? Hopefully your parents is a little bit higher on that list as well too, and your siblings. But that's how I feel. There's no way that your girl should be the center of your world. She should not be the center of it. She should only be a complementing factor that came into your life after it was already great. And some of y'all fail to realize this. Even some of you guys that I know are watching this that are older than me, all right? You know exactly who I'm talking to when I say this. Look at yourself in the mirror, pause the video and think, damn, I really stopped chasing my dreams once I got into a relationship. I stopped trying to bench 225 or stop going as hard as I used to go into the gym once I got that girl. I stopped caring about my looks and my outer shell once I got that girl. Come on now, guys. Stop doing that. Stop making your girl the center of your world. Because number 1, that's the fastest way to make your girl leave. And number 2, that's the fastest way for you to start losing points in life and start becoming a bum. Don't believe me? Go do it. You gonna see. Some of y'all gonna see. Some of y'all need to learn. Some of y'all gotta learn that the fire is hot by actually touching it. Cause y'all gonna watch these videos and y'all gonna say, oh yeah, I understand, I understand. Y'all gonna agree with me. You gonna drop a like. You might even drop a comment. And you still gonna go do it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe a day later. You still gonna go do the same things that I'm saying not to do. Alright? Number 4, walk/move with a purpose. Now, you probably wondering, what am I talking about when I say walk/move with a purpose, right? Y'all, it's too many of y'all that I could tell have no self-esteem just by looking at you. I mean, you just look like you stink. You look like you have no aspiration, no goals. You look like you don't want to do nothing with your life. Now, that might not be true, but let me tell you something. Your exterior shell is showing exactly that. that you don't want to do nothing in life. You over there walking around, just walking around, your head down, your hands in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you doing? Walk/move with a purpose. Be a man on a mission. People need to look at you and say, damn, he's on a mission. Look at him. He got his head up, his chest out. He ready to rock and roll. He ready to get things popping. People need to look at you and know that. But I'm not gonna lie, I look at some of y'all, and I just know, I know you ain't got the heart in you. I just know it. I know it. And some of y'all wonder why you not getting, the amount of girls that you should be getting, or that you think you should be getting at least. That's probably the number one reason why. You don't think these girls look at you and say, I don't know. He always wearing a hoodie and he got his hands in his pockets all the time. He don't look like he got no confidence. You don't think these girls look at that? Matter of fact, you don't think these employers, people that decide how much money you make a year, you don't think they look at that either? Yo, this goes a long way, man. So when you go out, look nice, look presentable. You know what I mean? Put on some nice clothes. And if you haven't already, findmyg.com. Shameless plug. We got the track pants going right here. Yeah, shameless plug. Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, ain't no way you gonna be looking crazy and thinking that people gonna treat you right. Some of y'all be going outside with slides on. Stop going outside with slides. Wear some clothes. Look presentable. Come on, man. It's the 10 commandments to becoming a man, baby. 10 commandments to becoming a man. Now, number 5. Never be afraid to lose. It's just part of the game. You gotta remember that losing is just part of the game, man. And I feel like the quicker that I learned that in life is the quicker that I started to be like, okay, losing is okay, but just don't get good at losing. Don't get good at losing. Don't get comfortable, taking L after L after. Don't get comfortable doing that. You gotta get a couple of wins, but you gotta remember that when you do lose a couple of times, because it's gonna happen, don't get mad at yourself. Just get back up and go back to doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be grinding and getting back and working and getting back on your purpose. So go do that. You know what the plan is. You just lost one time. That don't mean nothing. Go get back at it. Come on now. You need to go put some rounds down the range. You got to continue to fight. Man. 95% of life is just trying. Remember that. All right. Number 6. You will only be as big as you think you are. You will only be as big and great as what you think you are. Now, some of you guys are probably like, what does that mean? Well, that means that when you tell yourself I suck, you gonna suck. When you tell yourself that I'm not good, you not gonna be good. But in the same way that you tell yourself those negative things, is the same way that you'll turn around and say, oh, I'm good, is when you gonna be good. And when you say I'm great, you gonna be great. And this is what I was saying earlier, is the power of the tongue is real. The power of the tongue is real. This game of life is self-hypnosis. You have to tell yourself the things that you want to become, to then act it out, to then to do it, to then successfully execute those things that you put in your head. You know what I mean? You have to do that. And you know how, like, some of y'all are probably like, that's not true. Well, look, how many times have we heard stories of people saying, oh, I wanted this since I was a kid, or they got something that they wanted since they was a kid? Why do you think they got that? Because they put it in their mind that they wanted that thing, whether it be the car, whether it be the white picket fence in the family with the house and all that stuff, whether it be a job, a piece of jewelry, a watch. I don't know what it might be, but they put that idea in their head, and because it was in their head, they were moving towards it. Because it's the power of the subconscious, man. Remember that. Your mind is a muscle. And some of y'all forget we go to the gym. Gym work purpose, baby. We go to the gym and we work out and we do our thing. You know what I mean? But you got to remember, we can work out all these muscles, you know. My leg muscles too. I hit legs today. I know you can't see my legs, but I hit legs today. But we work out all these muscles. And we be forgetting that the biggest muscle that we forget to work out is this one. The brain. The brain, man. Some of y'all gotta work on your PR, working on your brain. You gotta max lift in your brain. Cause your brain is a muscle too. You just gotta figure out how to work it. Figure out how to access that subconscious. How to access different parts of your brain that you never had before. Right? This is how you get what you want, man. Come on now. The power of the mind is insane. And once you do that, you're gonna see how the matrix, it just unlocks everything. You're gonna crack the code to the matrix. Number 8, take care of your body. Now, I put this on the list of what it takes in the 10 commandments of being a man is. And you want to know why? Because y'all want a lot of things in life. Everybody wants some things in life, some things to get, whatever the case may be. But how are you going to get those things when the very vessel that you are using to get to those things is trash? You telling me you can't take care of your body? You telling me you can't put down that extra food and stop eating all those bad sweets? You telling me you can't do that to get somewhere that you want to be? Some of y'all got some real problems that you're going to have. Health problems later down the road because you done trashed your body. Now, I'm not saying this to make fun of nobody, but take accountability for your actions. This is 10 commandments to becoming a man. You clicked on this video and got this far for a reason. Look at yourself. Are you where you want to be physically? Are you really where you want to be at physically? Trust me. Trust me. If this isn't your wake-up call, then I don't know what it'll be. But all I know is that for the people that say they want it in real life, when you really want it, you're going to do it. You're going to lose that weight. I'm talking to you. Nah, what you looking at me for? Look at yourself. I'm talking to you. Take care of your body. Take care of it. You only get one body. One body. That's it. And you only get one chance at life. That's it. So I don't see why any one of y'all is striving to be just average. Why not be the greatest? You only get one chance. What are we doing? You only get one chance, one shot at this life. One shot. So what are you doing? Why are you eating bad food? Why are you treating yourself like crap? Why are you not trying to be the best? You know, I had someone tell me, oh, I'm not trying to be the best. So what are you trying to be? Average? Hey, get out of here, man. I don't even want to be around that. And you shouldn't want to be around that either. That's crazy, man. Number 9. Time is your greatest asset. And you need to cherish that. Alright? This encapsulates everything, because time is gonna be passing. This whole time I've been filming this video, time's passed. Time is passed. And I'm never gonna get that time back. Never gonna get that time back. Never. It ain't happening. But I have to cherish my time. And as a man, you have to understand that your time is your greatest asset. So you're not supposed to be wasting it. You're supposed to be actually trying to make a difference in life. Trying to do something. Go get up outside and make a difference. Alright? Because number 9 and number 10, they're kind of similar. They're kind of, the rules are kind of similar. Number 10 is make your name last. You gotta make your name last. And it's gonna take time to do that. You gotta make your name last, and specifically your last name. Let me tell you something. My goal in life every day I wake up is to make an impact, use my time wisely, be productive, and make my last name last. That's all I'm trying to do. Some of y'all forgetting that your last name is gonna hold weight, or it's not gonna hold weight. Either your bloodline is gonna survive or it's gonna die. You choose. I'm talking on every single one of y'all sitting in the bed right now. You ain't did nothing all day. You clicked on this video and you got this far. Let's see what you gonna do about it. Let's see if you really gonna get motivated. Cause you know how I feel about motivation. Fuck motivation. Really put in that grind, really put in that work, and really change your life if you really want to do it. Cause what's stopping you? Nothing. So let's get to it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody that you know needs it. We out of here.